Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today, let us celebrate a small yet delightful ritual that brings joy to our afternoon. The humble afternoon cup of coffee. In the midst of our busy lives, this cherished tradition provides a brief respite, a moment of tranquility. An aroma of freshly brewed beans entwines with the warmth of a cup, awakening our senses, rejuvenating our spirits. It fosters camaraderie as friends, colleagues gather, exchanging stories and ideas over a steaming cup. So let us savor this simple pleasure, relish in the harmony it brings, and find solace in the gentle embrace of an afternoon cup of coffee and maybe some news. What do you say? What do you say, Zima Brigade? Are you ready for some news? I am. Let's begin.
Welcome to the revolution.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Dore Show. I hope you guys have a freaking fantastic day. Who doesn't love a good cup of coffee in the afternoon? I know I sure as heck do. What's up, Joshua? How we doing on this afternoon? I'm pulling up my chat. How's everyone feeling? How you feeling? How you doing? What's up, pickles and pickles jars for Hillary? Wait, I demand to know the whereabouts of Derek. Wait. A leprechaun stole my Zima last night? Dude, I apologize for that. I will report back. I will get back to you as soon as I can when I get with the community, as they say. Let's see. There we go. We'll get the Rumble chat action or regular chat and just make sure. Let's get this up and get this action. I want to make sure all my chats are seen and known. Where is it? Right there. Boom. No, not restream. God, idiot. No. Yes. Very cool. All right, cool. How's everyone feeling on this lovely, lovely, lovely Thursday? It's an afternoon show. We're just going to do a little bit of news before later we'll get into some of the more real stuff and everything like that. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. That's all that matters to me. Let's get right into the news with leftists everywhere freaking out. This is Derek O'Shea alert. Leftists everywhere are kind of freaking out as we speak about affirmative action. I think this is one of my favorite ones I saw today. Congratulations to white supremacy for winning a huge victory today. Shut up, dude. Oh, God. Wilson, what's up? On the golf course listening in all four. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I need to get out on the golf course. Good man. Good chap on the golf course. Congratulations to white supremacy for winning a huge victory today. Asian Americans have consistently been used as foil to eliminate affirmative action programs that serve to repair centuries. I love this. Like, Gene Wu is clearly Asian, and he's really mad about it. Asian Americans have consistently been used as foil to eliminate affirmative action programs and serve to repair centuries of intentional discrimination against Black and Latino Asian community. Like, the idea that this guy is mad about what just happened is insane to me, because this opens up for Asian people specifically. God, it's not a white thing. White people aren't doing that well as they like you to believe. We just aren't. Did you assume his race? Yes, I did. I mean, let's not get it twisted, though, Wes. You know, I don't. You're right. I apologize. I will do a whole apology video about assuming this man's race, but I'm not saying that he looks Asian. And I mean, let's just look at Derek O'Shailer. Let's look at a picture of him. Gene Wu. I mean, he's definitely could be Asian. I'll just put it that way. Thank you for holding me accountable, Wes. Without you, man, I could be canceling myself. Let's start off our palette with a nice Derek O'Shailer and grandparents. This is grandparents racing all weekend long. Look at this stupid video before we get more into the news.
And they're off to the grandparents derby. Oh, we had a spill, another spill.
It's so good.
Hopefully everybody is okay.
Oh my God! Wait, that guy bites it. This guy right here eats it. Oh, boom!
We had a spill, another spill.
What about they, them, gender? Thank you for saying that. Yeah, you're right. With a name like Wu, it'd be easy assumption. That's so true. Pick up those knees, old timers.
We had a spill, another spill.
God, straight to the face. That is not how I want to go out. Doing an old grandpa race. That is not how I want to go out. So, guys, as we all know, the Supreme Court Justices Clarence Thomas, Sotomayor read affirmative action opinions from the bench in a rare move. You know, I tip my hat to affirmative action because as somebody who's ginger, I haven't been able to hit that card yet. Justices on the court can choose to read the opinions, blah, blah, blah. Today, despite a lengthy interrogation, the Constitution prevails, Thomas declared in his opinion. The Constitution prevails, and nothing, no two words make leftists more angry than that. The Constitution? You mean that thing that was written by old white men? Oh, God. What am I supposed to do? It's like Sunday morning when Costco opens. Yeah. Dude, I'm in that line too, though, TBH. I write separately to offer a originalist defense of the colorblind Constitution. Oh, God. I always wonder if, he knows exactly what he's doing. I love it. To explain further the flaws of the court's gutter jurisprudence, to clarify that all forms of discrimination based on race, including so-called affirmative action, are prohibited under the Constitution. What? You mean Diversity and Inclusion Act is not a good thing, and it's not what our country is founded on? We're all for freedom or whatever? That's insane. And to emphasize the pernicious effect of all such discrimination. My man, just laughing on the leftist graves. I don't think there's one person, one black man that just drives leftists crazier than he does, which I love. It's good to see. You want to see it. Meanwhile, Sotomayor read her own dissent against the majority opinion, a dissent joined by both other liberal justices, Ketanji Brown and blah, blah, blah. The Equal Protection Clause in the 14th Amendment enshrines a guarantee of racial equality, Sotomayor began. The court long ago concluded and this guaranteed can be enforced through race-conscious means in a society that is not, has never been colorblind. Yeah. Yeah. People do realize white women benefit from this most, right? So please end it. Well, why do you hate white women so much? No freedoms. Shout out to No Freedoms. What? Oh, what a really depressing username you have. Diversity and inclusion is awesome. Just ask Ocean Gate. Speaking of Ocean Gate, I don't know if you guys saw the they're launching, rich people back into space right now for like $450,000 for the trip. And I'm like, it's a little too soon for rich people to be taking extravagant trips at the moment. I wonder what Justice Brown had to say about this verdict. Let's see if this article has anything. Well, because Sotomayor said that, and then it said, she probably didn't say anything. Today the court sounds back, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Anything from Ketanji Brown? Nothing. You would think of all people on the panel. No, Sotomayor, the white woman has to speak up. That's why, the white savior woman. I'm here to save you and make everything better. I wonder, what's up, Brendan? How we feeling? There are no just things as rights. We have privileges that can be taken away from you anytime. Yikes. Right. What country are you from? Branson better hire non-inspirational 50-year-old white women to design his craft. Yeah, he better. He freaking better. We don't have rights? Well, I guess you probably don't believe in God, so that's probably why you feel that way. And for that, I feel sorry for you. Imagine not... privileges. Jesus Christ. All right. Good. Hey, good. I'm glad you're doing good. A dagger in our back. Leftists freak out after SCOTUS overturns affirmative action in college admissions. Yeah, duh. Don't you love when like rich people like her are like talking about how like she's just so oppressed? Like, girl, let me have some of that oppression, please. Nancy Pelosi once said hard-fought progress for racial justice diminished. That's right. Imagine if we were all on the same playing field. There are more white people on food stamps than black people, right? I mean, it's just this idea that I'm not even going to get into logic or have an honest debate. Chief Justice Roberts' majority opinion does violence to justice, fairness in America, she wrote. In contrast, Justice Jackson's powerful dissent is inspiring to us. We continue to fight to widen the path to success for all Americans. Wasn't it Asian people that brought us the suit against Harvard? Yes. Well, because they were discriminated against. And then that Gene Wu guy was pissed off about it. But I just love that, like, even though that Harvard was discriminating against Asian people because their grades were too good and they're too qualified and stuff like that, even he feels like he's like in a pickle. That Gene Wu guy, he's like, I'm the privileged person in this debate, but I don't like that because I'm Asian, so therefore I have to claim victimhood. So with my victimhood, I can still use the lens to attack white people even though they aren't the oppressors in this. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Like, when you're in a cult, when you're in a religion, and you don't have to use logic, and you could just use how you feel in the moment, you can say and believe anything you want. It's freaking awesome. And then you could just attack people for stuff. You don't actually have to engage in debate. It's the best. Affirmative action was a privilege, not a right. It's definitely not a right. Branson better doing good. Hey, man, I'm so glad you're doing good. Because I know you weren't doing good for a while there, so I'm glad you're doing good, my dude. Left, we're all equal. Also left, how dare you make us all equal? Yeah, exactly. No, that's exactly it. We're all equal, except we're not equal because some of us need more help because their race makes you dumber. I mean, you're just worse off or some other things. All right, let's hear this little news clip right here. Woo is not me, pervert.
Well, it's a very sad day, and I agree with the student who said that I shouldn't be surprised, but I am shocked by the fact that, in the majority opinion, they basically whitewash.
Wait, give it up for Jane Wu for giving up for the psych op. Yeah, exactly. Come on, my freaking chat just died on me. This thing's a piece of crap, dude. It's freaking. All right, I'm gonna change the way this is. Hold on. Hold up. Hey. All right. I'm going to do a window. Hold on. No. Window capture. Not a rumble. Sorry, I gotta fix my chat because I want to chat with you guys. That's what we're about here. No window capture. Chat. No. Sorry. I'm getting there. Boom. Okay. God. Yikes. Give it up for Gene Wood falling for the psychop. Okay, here we go.
Sad day. And I agree with the student who said that I shouldn't be surprised, but I am shocked by the fact that in the majority opinion, they basically whitewash the Constitution in a way that basically...
I love they call it whitewash, too. It's more of like an Asian wash, but sure. We'll call it a whitewash. They genuinely think that it's like that white people have some kind of leg up all the time, in every situation ever, or it's not has anything to do with like your wealth. Like the legs up I see in our society today are if you have money and you have connections through that money you have. And I don't care what color or creed you are. That's a freaking fact.
Basically says that we were right all along. The 14th Amendment, the clause, equal protection clause, will guarantee us a colorblind society. We all know that when slavery ended, Jim Crow began to take root, not only in my native South, but across this country. It took the Civil Rights Act of 1964 to eliminate
I swear, some of these people have no idea that the year is 2023. It's literally 2023. Asian, Hispanics, Mid-Eastern, and Indian are white depending on the agenda. Well, there you go. Well, you're white depending on like, how you think. That's why they call like black people that are Republicans horrible names because they're not one of us. I just like the left is some of the most racist people I've ever heard in my life. The way they talk, the way they like logically come to conclusions about this kind of crap. I'm like, are you effing serious? Do you hear yourself talk? Do you hear yourself when you speak? Slavery ended 150 years ago. Jim Crow ended 60 years ago. Don't bring up that crap. Yeah. And I don't think any of us are 60 plus in the chat.
Those vestiges of racism. And now the most effective tool, an affirmative tool to eliminate barriers, a tool that would give us opportunity, is now weakened. So yes, the students will have to write perhaps essays that describe how this has been a long struggle to get to the place where they can even have a door to look at versus a door that would be left ajar for all people to get through. I see this as a setback. I see this as a setback not just for minorities. Of course, it's a setback for minorities. It's also a setback for white women as well and others who have used these effective tools to remedy past discrimination based on gender. So,
AKA everybody but white men. Guys, so we get it. You guys hate me. Like, I get it. Unless I get on your African garb and put my fists in the air like the rest of the senators, you hate the sight of me.
This is another, what I call another hit from the Roberts Court.
It ended 3 weeks ago, yeah.
Affirmative action, whether it's on voting rights,
Depends
whether it's
on
the women's right to choose.
Depends on where you are on the opposition ladder. If your family has some money, they consider you white, no matter what color you. Yeah, 100% white and how you vote. Straight white men.
This is about freedom, and I think for those of us who believe in freedom,
this is about freedom.
And equality for all people. We have more work to do, but you know what?
So freedom is putting people into classes and forcing people to think. It's just like this idea that that LeBron James's son and my son, that he should have preferential treatment based on the color of his skin, while his son is driving Lamborghinis, while my son is trying to afford a $1,000 POS car. It's the most ridiculous. It's just such a stupid. Actually, I'm more angry with the government giving money to Nazis. Define Nazis. Oh, you're talking about Ukraine? Also, let's be honest. America is still racist. That's why other countries have human rights issues used as a scapegoat. America is still racist? How can it... people are racist. I feel like... no freedoms. I feel like, okay, I don't... You're putting things in people into whole groups, into whole camps, and you're not separating the fact that there are individuals who think differently. This is what the left does. Like, you want to put people in these little bubbles because it makes you feel comfortable, and it's like, okay, those people are Nazis, those people are those are all racist, or like those are all conspiracy theories, as opposed to actually hearing people out for what they believe or whatever. What federal laws are racist? Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Haven't you seen that one law where like it's like, if you're black, you go to jail for this thing? You know that law? The thing about Nazis, if America was attacked, you can guarantee there would be Nazis helping fight the invasion. There are Nazis everywhere. Well, that's the thing. And how many Nazis have you ever met? I've never met a single one, but I'm sure there's probably a couple thousand. Like, okay, like out of like 8 millions and millions of people, we want to just focus on the 0.5%. The Dylan Mulvaney's of the world. We want to just say that they are controlling the narrative. Except for Dylan Mulvaney's getting money and Nazis aren't. The reason why America and Ukraine didn't want to end Nazism, but Russia did. It's a reason why America and Ukraine didn't want to end Nazism, but Russia did. What's the reason? Okay, let's go into some more fun news. Derek O'Shea alert. Homeless who poop in woman's yard, pee on her fence, have up the ante with just a box of live bees. It's just horrible. Well, what's this woman's problem? It's probably some of her freaking privilege in her house. A Denver homeowner said that homeless people who gather at a bus stop shelter adjacent to her property have been causing her a lot of problems. Oh, what? Deal with the poop and pee lady. A bulk of issues the people living in the shelter in the space. People sleep on top of it. They jump and climb on it. Could you imagine living in this house? And I'm sure that like the government is just like, get over it. Put down your privilege. Put down it and be okay with poop and pee right next to you. It's okay. People are doing drugs next to you. I know you have children. She captured some of it on video. God. Jeez. Imagine trying to sell this house. They came... the box of bees. Oh my God. See? She needs to check her privilege. Everyone knows that. What's up, Willie? There are all kinds of neo-Nazis, militias in Russia. Well, yeah. Yeah. We're trying to have fun here. God. Let's continue down the fun street. Because remember, last night during the live stream, we kept talking about Bidenomics, and we were all kind of confused and wanting to talk more about what was happening in Bidenomics. Well, Derek O'Shea alert. Bidenomics is all about repealing Trump's chaos theory. Oh, that's what it is. President Joe Biden offers explanation on his simple words of winning election. I love that they have to like run course for him as people are fact checking his Bidenomics and how great of a job he's doing and how inflation keeps going down. Compared to America, yeah, it's the reason why none of us back countries to joining Russia and China. Compared to America, yeah. It is a reason why a lot of... Okay. Cord, what's up? Shalom. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat on Rumble. Shout out to Willie on freaking Rumble. Appreciate you. But at least that people aren't their kids, aren't pills and dresses. Yeah, that's true. Biden... Okay, God. You throw me off. Sometimes when I get chats, I'm like, do I want to engage or do I want to just keep being as silly and just ridiculous as possible? And I go through that every 5 seconds of my life. As always, this is very serious. Speaking of serious, shout out to these people. Roughly 1 in 3 approve of Biden's handling of the economy amid Bidenomics push. God, you're seeing Bidenomics everywhere now. I hate when they all have their. I can't type on this damn thing. It's okay, no freedoms. You're seeing more and more and more. They're pushing this Bidenomics thing. Like, I hate when they all get their little sheets and they're like, okay, we're going to be using the word Bidenomics constantly. And I want you to get used to it. Get used to it, sister. We're saying Bidenomics as much as we possibly can. Bidenomics. Roughly 1 in 3 approve. Who is this 30%? Who is this one person? What is happening? Okay, 34%. My bad. 1 in 3 Americans approve of the way the President Biden has handled the economy in a new survey, which comes as White House has gone all in on the term Bidenomics. Among the U.S. adults surveyed, 34% said that they approve. Who is this 34%? Oh, you know who the 34% is? It's the people who don't actually know what's going on. It's the people when you tell them about what's going on in the news, they go, I don't want to say it. Please don't say it. Please don't bring that up. I don't want to hear it. It gives me too much stress. It makes me feel anxious. Biden's doing a hell of a job. Joe is making history. Joe's made so much history, he defines the word history for us every 5 seconds. And that's what I love. Engage, don't engage when enraged. I'm going to get that tattooed. Don't engage when enraged. Just think that 34% is actually vote. Dude, that is the most insane statement right there. 34% of those people. And how many people are in the world? I mean, in America is like 81 million or something, or 800 or something. Okay. How many people in America? We have what? U.S. Census, 400 million, close to 400 million. Oh, here we go. 336 million. Okay, so take 30% of that. 34% of that, and those people are deciding entire elections in certain places. It's wonderful to hear. It's just good. It's so good. It just gives me hope, and that's what matters. You know who does kind of give me hope, though? I know, like, okay, so I love this article right here. RFK Jr. declines to pledge support whoever becomes a Democratic presidential nominee. You mean somebody has a mind of his own for once and is not just beholden to the party system? The more this guy talks, the more it's like the most refreshing thing ever. I don't agree with a lot of he says, but like the fact that he's an individual and he's like, yeah, if I'm not voting in, it doesn't mean I'm actually going to just support the Democrats. And I've seen all these Democrat people like that 16-year-old kid who's on Biden's payroll or whatever. He sees this as like he's basically a Republican. He's Trump. He doesn't support Biden if he's not the winner. So he's basically just a Ponzi. Robert Kennedy F. Jr. declined to commit to backing the candidate who ends up clinching the Democratic presidential nomination. Like, I mean, okay. Let's hear it.
As a lifelong Democrat, as you just said very passionately, will you pledge to support whoever the Democratic nominee is, whoever it is, whether it's you, whether it's President Biden?
Oh, of course I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. No, of course I'm not.
So
listen,
if you don't get the nomination, you won't support President Biden?
I don't know what I'll do. Let's see let's see what happens in this campaign. Let's see, if people are living up to democratic values and having debates and having discussions and, talking to each other, but I'm not going to buy.
And if you feel that's not happening, would you then support a Republican or run as an independent?
You know what? My plan is to win this election, and I don't have a plan B.
Okay.
Thank you for...
My man. Hey, bro, I'm new to Kick. Follow, dude. Follow me. Biden is doing the best job he can do. It amazes me. It amazes how a good person who can forget his wife from his sister, title, kids, and what he ate, like minimum, can run a whole country. You forgot that the CPAP machine or sex toy or whatever he wears at night too. That amazes me too. Maybe we need more of that. Manu Sizza. It's Manu Sizza. Kick is so weird to me every time because I multi-stream, and so every time I just post it, it just says first stream. Like, it's not my first stream, so I don't know what the. Such a dumb platform. Putin is losing the war in Iraq. Yes. I think I have that clip somewhere. Where do I made like a whole clip of it yesterday. Where is Putin is losing? I think I deleted it already. I already uploaded it. Son of a gun. That was easily one of the best quotes. I just wanted to wish Putin his luck in his war in Iraq. Thank you. Please, everyone, wish Putin luck in his war in Iraq. He is going to get it done. Speaking of get it done, Derek O'Shea alert. NYC milestone. Migrants outnumber New Yorkers in homeless shelters. Yes. God, get those homeless people out of there. We don't want them anymore. We want a new kind of homeless. We want homeless that don't speak English. According to NBC, New York and the city's homeless shelters are filled with more newly arrived border crossings and illegal aliens than... Okay, illegal aliens? What is it? Oh, Breitbart? Oh, my God. Then New Yorkers, the latest pictures revealed. The tipping point took place Sunday when 50,000 migrants were in the city's care, outnumbering the 49,700 local shelter residents. All right. Stay the course. Dude, get these freaking people out of here, dude. Stay the course. A bullet fired out of an AR-15 travels 5 times as fast as any other bullet. Yes, and it'll explode your lungs. Duh. Dude, they're weapons of war. We got to get these weapons of war off our streets. Okay. Dude, this article right here. Like, this article is freaking crazy. Okay, RT News. Only 11% of Russians back called to use nuclear weapons. Okay, 11% of insane people in Russia. See, that's probably more. Let's just reword this. 11% of Russians are absolutely insane and want to use nuclear weapons. God dang. Y'all need to relax over there, bruh. Some say this is not an option regardless of the situation in Ukraine. Yeah, because once you hit that button, you can't stop smashing it. It's like the cheat code. It feels good. Maybe I shouldn't have said I don't want to disappear. Oh, what'd you say? What happened to all the articles saying that Ukraine had Nazi issue? It was so corrupt and that it could not join NATO. Even the Jewish leader, just like, dude, what? Anything that's going on over there, I take everything with a grain of salt, and I don't trust literally anything I read. Especially in wartime. In wartime, there's so much propaganda is like so cranked up to the umph degree that I take everything I hear about NATO, Ukraine, and Russia with the tiniest grain of salt. That's why when I saw the uprising over the weekend, I was like, I don't believe this shit whatsoever. I'm just going to sit back and wait and watch all these insane people. I posted on Twitter, I posted a picture of the Wagner group taking over Moscow, and I just put like a picture of like dudes playing paintball. I didn't believe it for a second. Smash psyops are fun. Dude, they are fun. I get pumped up about them. And I love watching people get so ramped up about something and then it turning out to be false or not true. And then people are like, I didn't actually say that. I didn't say that. That's a right-wing conspiracy. These are all just facts. Do you realize those articles were back in 2016? Sounds are fun. Smash that like button, no nukes. Yeah, God, for real. I just had Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and they changed the size of it. This inflation is destroying everything. So true. Honestly, you're getting more bang for your buck. Wes, what are you freaking out about, man? Things are better than ever right now. Bidenomics is working. If you just say that word over and over again, it's true. Day 584 of Russia is on the verge of collapse. Yeah. yeah, exactly. K-Bean, you son of a... Wait, is it working? K-Bean with a super chat for your salt replacement.
K-Bean super chatted $19.99 for your salt replacements.
Thank you so much, K-Bean. I do need salt. I'm getting salty over here. Thank you so much, K-Bean. You're the freaking best. Freaking love you. Love of my life, K-Bean. You're amazing. Willie and K-Bean, thank you so much for y'all super chats. Y'all mean a lot to me. Speaking of mean a lot, I think this article is hilarious. Derek O'Shea alert. The red pilling of Rob Schneider, a complete timeline. Honestly, this is the dumbest crap I've ever seen in my life. The Rolling Stone did an entire article breaking down how this man went and started being red pilled from 2012. In 2014, he went against the California bill requiring child vaccine exemption, or went for it. Schneider endorses Republican candidate Tim Donnelly, finding out that and it goes all the way to 2022, has him on Glen Beck, because if you're on that white supremacist network, you're obviously a white supremacist. 2023, Schneider completes his arc. This is my favorite part. Schneider completes his arc as a right-wing influencer, airing a poorly reviewed stand-up special. Rob Schneider woke up in America. These people are just so depressing. They're like, how can somebody with so much guile, with such a backing in Hollywood, go against the establishment and be red-pilled? It doesn't make sense. Rob Schneider and Jimmy Dore had a discussion the other day. It was pretty good. Oh, I bet it was pretty good. I am the Jimmy Dore. Hold on. Okay. Deuce Bigelow 3 for the win. Yes, please. Vaccines are so safe you can't sue. And that's why I trust them, to be honest. Like, I trust things that you can't sue. I trust people's opinions that aren't, legally backed at all. That's where I like to go. I put my hands in people I can't sue all the time. It's a wonderful thing. That's why I'm a pure blood. Or if you will. The J6 vaccine is the safest, most effective vaccine known to date. Yeah, exactly. Please, everyone, make sure you take your J6 vaccines as soon as possible. Supply is running out. I got to make that shirt, the J6 vaccine. What's up, Censor Mom? How you feeling? How you feeling? All right. Derek O'Shea alert. We'll keep it on Hollywood. Dan Aykroyd wouldn't choose to do blackface again after trading places. Really, Dan Aykroyd? I remember a simpler time when you could just have fun and say outlandish things, and if somebody didn't think it was funny, they just wouldn't watch it. But now it's like, I'm here to police the world. You are not allowed to do that. Only Justin Trudeau can do blackface, you son of a gun. It's not even a good blackface. It's not even a Jimmy Kimmel-esque blackface. Stuff you cannot question. Cough all. I was blackface in a film and I probably couldn't get away with it now. No. Because what director, what financial backing would ever support this guy? P.S. I have been in a room with this guy, and because I used to work at a liquor store, and he just came out when I was at the liquor store. He just came out with his ghost vodka or whatever, with the skull vodka. It is such trash, but like he was going around promoting it, and he was a nice guy, but I don't know. He's kind of a crazy guy, and I kind of like that about him though. Stick to the crazies. Crazies need people too. Okay. Okay. This next article. Hope you guys like this. So later, by the way, I will have the live show and it will all be video clips. So I've been trying to do this where in the afternoon it's just news articles, and then later at night we'll get more into the actual like stupid comments of the day. That's what we're doing. And here we go. Derek Shea alert. Ford to cut 1,000 jobs to lose $3 billion over electric car investments. You mean those ugly freaking Mustangs, those E-Mustangs are not making a killing? Dude, this E-Mustang is one of the ugliest cars I've seen in my entire life. Who is buying this car? Yeah, it's just that Ford people don't want electric cars. Some of us want electric cars, but they don't want their car to look like this. Ugh. The day the Mustang died. I mean, that thing is ugly. Do you remember the good old days when cars used to look good? What happened to that? Now we're just all driving the same conversion vehicles that are just like half SUV, half station wagon. I can't do it. I can't jump on that bandwagon. And it makes sense why Ford has to cut jobs because it looks like crap. All right. This article right here. This article just makes sense. Oh, crap. I haven't even... Why? I hate this app. Sometimes it doesn't, like, load up when you guys are talking to me. Black flights no longer get you in the top universities. Robert Downey Jr. did the best black... Oh, dude. I love that movie. Crystal Skull Vodka, that's it. But the Wayans brothers doing Whiteface and White Chicks was okay. You know it. It's okay to go reverse, because reverse racism isn't real. When I say them, I mean blacks that are trying to take the vaccine first. I knew it was most likely undaring. Pete Buttigieg is the person buying those. The E-Mustang, he is the person. The E-Mustang has an Audi belly button. It does. Have you seen the Toyota? Which Toyota? Not really a Mustang in any way. No, it's one of the ugliest cars. I mean, this looks okay, of course, but like, I mean, what? Dude. Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing it. What an idiot. God. I mean, this one looks okay. But, like, look at that. Ugh. I mean, it just looks like a freaking Tesla. Oh, Toyota Prius? No. All right, I'll look that up right now. But, you know, at least Toyota Prius has a cult following. I feel like people that have Priuses are, like, obsessed with their own. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it looks like a Prius still. I would never buy one. I mean, I just feel like you buy one of these kind of cars, you're giving up on life. It's like you've entered the New Balance phase of your life. Yeah, that was silly. Once you go New Balance, you never go back. That's what they say. Guys, very exciting news that we need to all share and everyone should know about. Mark Zuckerberg's former CIA agent takes over election policies at Facebook. No! What? Aaron Berman, a 17-year-old veteran of the CIA who already held a senior position of Facebook's misinformation team during the 2020 elections, has been promoted to head of elections policy at the company known as Meta. Be sure to follow me on Rumble. God. Oh, God. It's like these people just want us to be China so bad. They're just like, you know what? You know what I'm sick of? People having their own opinions. They're spreading misinformation, and because they are such good actors. The gas money you save is nice. Yeah, that's about it. There's a six-door Prius. I don't even want to see it. I don't want to throw up today. I have a lot going on today, and that's just too much for me. And speaking of a lot going on, breaking news. I love beer and always have. Dylan Mulvaney breaks her silence. Is it a her? It's hard to keep up these days. Silence on $20 billion fiasco. Dylan Mulvaney. What happened to the Du Haas look? Where's the Rammstein look?
Hi.
One thing I will not tolerate people saying about me is that I don't like beer, because I love beer and I always have.
That does not look like a Bud Light.
I built my platform on being honest with you.
Thank you.
And what I'm about to tell you might sound like old news.
Right.
But you know that feeling when you have something uncomfy like sitting on your chest? Well, that's how I feel right now. So this feels like the right thing to do.
Say it.
I took a brand deal with a company that I loved, and I posted a sponsored video to my page. And it must have been a slow news week, because the way that this ad got blown up, you would have thought I was like on a billboard or on a TV commercial or something major. But no, it was just an Instagram video. And the wildest part is that they also sent me one can with my face on it. You might have seen it. And funny story, I had the can around my house, but then I realized, wait, I need to protect this can. So I hid it somewhere. And now I can't find it because I hid it so well. But when I do find it, I feel like it needs to go in a museum, preferably behind bulletproof glass. And you might be thinking, Dylan, why bring it up?
Because of Kid Rock.
I'm bringing it up because what transpired from that video was more bullying and transphobia than I could have ever imagined. And I should have made this video months ago, but I didn't. And I was scared, and I was scared of more backlash, and I felt personally guilty for what transpired.
Just called it an ad.
I patiently waited for things to get better. But surprise, they haven't really.
Right, it's true.
And I was waiting for the brand to reach out to me, but they never did. And for months now, I've been scared to leave my house. I have been ridiculed in public. I've been followed. And
Dylan, no one cares about you. It's Bud Light they're focusing on. God. Everything's about me always.
And I have felt a loneliness that I wouldn't wish on anyone.
You have a breeze, no freedoms.
And I'm not telling you this because I want your pity. I am telling you this because if this is my experience from a very privileged perspective, know that it is much, much worse for other trans people. For a company to hire a trans person and then not publicly stand by them is worse, in my opinion, than not hiring a trans person at all. Because it gives customers permission to be as transphobic and hateful as they want.
Yes. Bud Light is burning from every end.
And the hate doesn't end with me. It has serious and grave consequences for the rest of
That's a very strong woman. I'm finding out I'm loving women's sports now. Okay, now I'm starting to pick up on what you're putting down. No freedoms. I'm sorry I didn't take you as sarcastic. Seeing women become strong and hairy and dragging around other women is amazing. It's hard sometimes. I know that 99% of everything I say is sarcasm, but I can't always tell in the chats if you guys are on the same mano y mano. Thanks for subbing.
Our community and
pity party.
And you know, we're customers too.
Take
I know
a lap.
A lot of trans and queer people who
Wilson, take a lap. Oh my God, you know how many people I tell that to? Oh, I love that saying.
Love beer, and I have some lesbian friends who could drink some of those haters under the table. But
so they're alcoholics. Don't you love that saying? I have a buddy that could drink you under the table. Like, okay, maybe your buddy needs to get some freaking help.
To turn a blind eye and pretend everything is okay, it just isn't an option right now.
That's so true.
And you might say, but Dylan, I don't want to get political. Babe, supporting trans people, it shouldn't be political. There should be nothing controversial or divisive about working.
It's kids. It's always been about the kids.
God. And I
Prove
know
it,
it's possible
because I can drink a lot.
I've worked with some fantastic companies who care, but caring about the LGBTQ plus community requires a lot more than just
money.
A donation somewhere during
yes.
And all this to say, bottom line is that if you follow me, if I've made you smile, if you care about me, I need you to care about every
Dylan
trans
made me
person.
smile.
And I need you to support us, and I need you to stand by us. And hey, it's still Pride Month, so I'm gonna celebrate being alive. And I'm going to celebrate the trans people in my life and the ones I haven't met yet. And I'm going to celebrate the fact that no matter how many thousands of horrible messages or news anchors misgendering me or companies going silent, that I can look in the mirror and see the woman that I am and that I love being. And I know you were probably here for the tea of it all, but I would love for something productive to come from this. So There is a link in my bio to the Trans Law Center, who is doing some wonderful work.
Oh, God. Okay, we get it. That was like, whoa, getting close to the... I like at the beginning, it's like a Elizabeth Warren video when she like cracks open a beer. Hold on.
Hi.
Hold on, I'm showing how cool I am.
One thing.
Was that even a real sip?
Hi.
Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna like dissect this. That wasn't freaking real. That was not a
Hi. One thing I...
No, that was an acting sip.
Hi.
I'll do that right now. See, I'm completely out. Hi. What's up? God, shut up. You didn't even take a real sip. But here at the Derek O'Shea Show, we support everyone, including Don Lemon. Unemployed ex-CNN anchor Don Lemon is living it up in the Hamptons for summer. Don, where are you looking, huh? Your eyes are going... His eyes are up here, Don. His eyes aren't here. His eyes are up here, Don. You son of a gun. All right. And on that note... I hope you guys have a freaking wonderful rest of the afternoon. I will be back live later tonight. Come hang out with us as we look over the videos. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful afternoon. And I'm just thankful that every single one of you guys came to hang out with moi and everything you guys bring to. And thank you so much for the super chats. I'll see you guys later tonight. I'll see you guys later tonight. I'm going to go do my thing. That was apple juice. Probably. Is he drinking pee? Yes. Yes. All right, later, guys. I'll see you guys later tonight. Love every single one of you guys. Catch you on the freaking flippity. Freaking flippity flop, flip, flop, flip, flop. See you tonight.